Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Nazli. So, first thing we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Mohamad Amin Firdaus bin Ramli, 049871. My member Ammar Naim bin Basri 050579. Next one, Affif Azim bin Azahan 050395. And the last one is Mohamad Alif Izzuddin bin Dzali 049796. Okay, the purpose of the video is we will like to present our assignment entitled Smart Contract. Okay, this presentation will contain of 7 parts. The first one is introduction, legalization of smart contract, issue arise, legalization of smart contract in USA, okay, United States of America, case related comparison between Malaysia and other country, and the last one is conclusion. Okay. For introduction, this will be presented by my friend, Mr. Affif Azahan. Please continue.
Thank you so much, Amin. So, for introduction, blockchain has been as the underlying technology for keeping records and of all digital assets such as cryptocurrencies and initial coin offerings (ICO). In this IR 4.0 era, it is indeed timely for the Malaysian government to scrutinize legal issues surrounding the application of smart contract. Therefore, the requirement as stipulated under the Contract Act 1950 that are applicable in Malaysia must be followed accordingly, as well the need of digital multimedia laws which involving blockchain technology is a must in order to make the smart contract as a legal framework. Next.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's all from Mr. Affif. Now I will continue about legalization of smart contract in Malaysia. Prior enactment of smart contract based on Contract Act 1915. Okay, 1915. As
50-50.
Malaysia move forward to more, 1950.
Yes,
In Malay we call it 1950.
that's
Okay.
correct.
As Malaysia move forward to more centralized use of blockchain technology and smart contract, the legal framework in Malaysia should be in the same course where it robust and reliable
Robust.
that projected Malaysia. Yeah, don't interrupt me. That project
Sorry.
Malaysia as one of the most developing countries. Okay, thank you, Mr. Affif.
Alright.
Okay, the first one is Contract Act 1950. The smart contract is related to the exchange of stock or payment with tangible fiat money of any other type of valuable material, such as if consideration of payment is completed with physical asset. The blockchain distributed ledger record all of the of this can be stipulated by Contract Act 1950. The next one is the Digital Signature Act 1997. Okay, 1997. The year was I born. Okay, an act which enables law that allows for development of, amongst other, e-commerce by providing an avenue for secure online transaction through the use of digital signature. The last animal is Electorate Government Activities Act 2017. Okay, an act to provide for legal recognition of electronic messages in dealing between the government and the public. The use of the electronic message to fulfill legal requirement and to enable and facilitate the dealing through the use of electronic means and other matters connected therewith. Okay, that's all
True.
for legalization of smart contract in Malaysia. Now we will move on to the issue raised by Mr. Naim. Please continue.
Alright, thank you, Saudara Amin Firdaus, Sri Pahang FC. I will continue with issue rights regarding to smart contract in Malaysia. We have two issues here. First one is regarding smart contract in Malaysia is reaching toward 2015. Majority of central banks of the developing and developed countries started to make their own pilot experiments with digital currencies. blockchain technology, and smart contracts. Thus, it doesn't warrant any possible change to the applicable laws. The second issue is the new trend of crimes involving the digital assets and mining machines. However, it is apparent that no changes are made relating to Malaysian Penal Code or misuse of digital currencies or fraud in the usage of blockchain technology of smart contract. That's all two issues from me,
Okay,
Benjamin.
thank you. Now about the legalization of smart contract in USA. Please, Alif, present it. Mr. Alif, you mute your mic. Okay,
Sorry.
please continue. Please
I
continue.
I forget to unmute. Okay, before the legalization of smart contract in United States of America, the Republic of Belarus incorporate the definition of a smart contract in its legislation, adopting Decree Number 8 on the development of the digital economy, making it the first country to legalize smart contracts across the board. So at the same time, since 2017, several states of the United States, which are Arizona, Delaware, Nevada, Tennessee, and Wyoming, have passed the law related to the blockchain procedure. As of July 2019, only Wyoming has passed 13 laws allowing the use of blockchains. This legislation allows smart contracts to gain control over digital assets. So
Please continue.
for the cases related to smart contract in Malaysia, there is a noticeable increase in the use of blockchain technology and smart contracts. According to the International Data Corporation (IDC), Malaysia is expected to spend $17.57 billion on technology in 2018, with telecommunications accounting for half of that total. Furthermore, Malaysia's GDP, which is gross domestic product, is expected to be at least 20% digital by 2021. According to Datuk Sri Nazri Razak, former CIMB Group chairman, transactions in Malaysia are projected to be almost cashless by 2025, given the rate of development into this technology, coupled with the fierce race to the profit from optimizing banking technology, which is quotes from Daily Express in 2018. With such circumstance, Malaysia requires a viable legal framework.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alif. Now we will back to Mr. Ammar that will talk about the comparison between Malaysia and other developed countries about smart contract. Continue, Ammar.
All right. Thank you, Saudara Amin, fan of Chelsea FC. All right. We have three comparison. There is Australia, UK, and Malaysia. Okay. We go one by one. Okay. For Australia, known as Australian National Blockchain (ANB), the new platform has potential to represent a significant new piece of infrastructure in Australia's digital economy, enabling companies nationwide to join the network to use digitized contracts, exchange data, and confirm the authenticity and status of legal contracts. For United Kingdom, it is these concerns which the law that delivery panel, that is UK government, sought to address through the publication of its legal statement on crypto assets and smart contracts in November 2019. For Malaysia, the main reference for smart contract is the contract at 1950. One may argue that contracts at 1950 is only suitable for traditional contracts. However, regardless of how innovative and smart contract is, it needs to fulfill the required main elements in obtaining its validity and legality. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ammar. To conclude all of our presentation, I will pass this to the Mr. Affif Azim, okay? Please continue, Mr. Affif, for conclusion.
Thank you again, Mr. Amin from Pahang FC. Alright, so for the conclusion, it is shown that Contract Act 1950 is the foundation of legalization for smart contract, although as it set back to the standard of traditional contracts. Apart from that, technology will always move forward as it goes, so Malaysia also needs to propagate their legalization framework on smart contract or blockchain technology. With the introduction of digital and multimedia law, there are quite numerous present of acts that are related, such Electronic Commerce Act 2006 and Digital Signature Act 1997, which brings elevations toward the legalization framework in Malaysia, thus beneficial to guide us in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you to the Affif, the friend of Malaysia striker De Paula. Okay, thank you, Affif. Okay, now I think that's all from us. Before that, we would like to thank you our lecturer, Dr. Nazli, because teach us this subject. Another member want to say sepatah dua kata to Dr. Nazli?
Alright, Dr. Nazli, I'm also the friend of Manchester United.
Alright.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Nothing.
I would
nothing
like to
more?
say thank you also for teaching us cyber law for this semester.
Okay, Mr. Alif, the friend of Chelsea who won UCN this year.
Thank you, Nazli. That's all from me.
Okay,
Alright, bye-bye,
that's all for
GGMU.
us. Okay, before that, stay safe at home. Please wear a mask. Always use hand sanitizer and always 1 meter distance, social distancing. And I hope Italy will win the Euro this year. Forza Italy.
Go
Thank
Netherlands,
you.
go Netherlands.
Go Italy, go Italy.